Strong Kizzy, you know who is he? And I'm here with another episode of Kizzy's Comics, where we recap all the news that happened during the week. Today is March 19th, and here's your weekly update. We'll start with some Marvel movie news. While it's been reported that the Black Widow movie is still scheduled to come out May the 7th, Marvel has now announced that it will be a last-minute decision whether it comes out or it doesn't come out. I guess they're keeping their eye on the pandemic and seeing how things go, so I guess we'll know closer to the date if they're going to stick with the date or if it's going to be delayed again. If I get an update, you guys will be the first to know. In more Marvel Studio news, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier started streaming today on Disney+. The first episode, I seen it today and it was awesome. And so far, critics have given it a 96% rating on RottenTomatoes.com. Be sure to check it out. And if you haven't seen, all the cast members of the other Marvel Disney Plus series, from WandaVision to Loki to Hawkeye, recorded a little video to them. Kind of like a special message, I guess you'd say, to congratulate them on the successful launch of their series. I have a link in the descriptions if you want to see the video in its entirety. I suggest you go check that out. Also in that video I mentioned, actors Tom Hiddleston and Owen Wilson revealed the poster to their upcoming series called Loki. Loki is scheduled to start streaming June the 11th, 2021. Be sure to check it out. Some casting news has been announced for the Secret Invasion series coming to Disney+. Kingsley Ben-Adir has been cast as the lead villain in the series, presumably a Skrull, but we will have to wait to see. The series is based on the comic book series of the same name, where the Skrulls invade all facets of human life on Earth, so I'd say he's going to play a Skrull. Maybe the Emperor himself. We'll see. In Marvel video game news, a trailer for Marvel's Avengers upcoming DLC has been released. This one features the debut of the Black Panther as a playable character in his own campaign called War on Wakanda, with the main villain being Claw. Along with the trailer, they also released a content roadmap, which shows all the DLC leading up to it. The roadmap starts with today's release, Future Imperfect, starring Hawkeye, with the main villain being Maestro, and it goes all the way up to the War on Wakanda. This is a very good game, and I know that there will be DLC past this, so I hope you guys are checking it out. I know they lost a lot of players because it had a rough launch, but the game is very good. 4-player co-op, really fun to play with friends. Check it out. Speaking of Marvel games, if you're into mobile games and play Marvel Strike Force, you'd be happy to know that the Silver Surfer has been released in the game. He seems to be the most powerful character so far. Also, we have Multiple Man and Polaris coming to the game to join the X Factor faction. Shatterstar and Longshot have already been released on this team, and they'll all synergize together. Looks like they'll make a killer team. They are going to have an X Factor Investigations campaign event coming up soon to help you unlock Multiple Man, and to coincide with the launch of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, there will be an event for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier in-game. No details on the event have been released, but I assume it will help you get shards to unlock The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or if you already have them unlocked, they'll be there to help you power them up. Check it out. It's a very good game, and it's available on iPhones and Android phones. On to some Marvel movie news that is non-MCU. The sequel to Venom, titled Venom Let There Be Carnage, has pushed back its release date as to not compete with Fast and Furious 9. So it's going from mid-June to sometime in September. The exact date hasn't been released yet, but I'll let you know as soon as I find out. Now on to some DC news. Yesterday saw the release of Zack Snyder's Justice League. While it's a 4-hour movie, I'll tell you, it's really worth it. I watched it from beginning to end. Awesome. The movie starts totally different than the other version, and it ends totally different than the other version. Much more brutal, much more detailed. It fleshes out Cyborg's story a lot more, fleshes out the Flash a lot more, even fleshes out Superman more. It's a whole different movie, and it's definitely worth checking out. And in relation to the Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, it's been announced that he has another version of this movie. So this will be the third Justice League movie that was basically footage from the same movie. Anyways, it's called Justice is Grey, and it's set to feature more Joker. No word on when this will be released. And also, in relation to the Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League, Zack Snyder recently stated that he did have a place in the Justice League where he was going to have Ryan Reynolds reprise his role as a Green Lantern. He stated that he wanted a few Green Lanterns in the movie, and he wanted Ryan Reynolds to be one of them. Actually, while we're on that topic, Ryan Reynolds himself went on Twitter and watched his Green Lantern movie for the first time and streamed himself watching it. I didn't see the stream myself, but I'm sure he made fun of the movie just as he did in the Deadpool movie. If anyone did see it, leave some comments below. I'd love to know what his reaction was to the movie that he filmed years ago and just now seen. In other DC movie news, an Hourman film is in development at Warner Brothers, with Gavin James and Neil Widener set to write the script. Hourman is a member of the Justice Society of America, and with the Justice Society of America appearing in the upcoming Black Adam movie, I'm sure the two movies will tie in. But then again, it's DC, so maybe they're totally different timelines and they have nothing to do with each other. Who knows? We will see. In DC TV news, Eclipso is coming to Stargirl. I've yet to see any episodes of Stargirl. I'm not too familiar with the character. Eclipso looks like a cool character. If you're into Stargirl and you watch the series, I'm sure you'll enjoy his addition. In non-comic book movie news, Funko has released some Funko Pops based on the new upcoming Mortal Kombat movie. And what fans are clamoring about online is that Scorpion without his mask looks exactly like Cole Young. So now there's theories that Cole Young becomes Scorpion, or he's an ancestor of Scorpion, or maybe even just poses as Scorpion to get in the tournament. Who knows? We'll all find out when we see the movie. Mortal Kombat is set to hit theaters and HBO Max April the 16th of this year. Also earlier this week, production has started on Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the sequel to last year's Sonic the Hedgehog. This movie will feature the debut of Knuckles and also feature Tails. Tails briefly appeared in the last movie, but will be more featured in this movie. Also, we have Jim Carrey and the rest of the cast returning to reprise their roles. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is scheduled to be released on April the 8th, 2022. And that's it for comic book news this week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave some comments in the comment section. This is John Kizzy, you know who is he? Or Philly G, you know who I be. And I'll see y'all next week.